The side roll is a great way to help safely load the kettlebell into the correct starting position. Make sure you have the kettlebell on the same side that you have your knee bent and foot flat on the ground. Begin with your tall sit, pausing at the elbow before extending to your hand. Then perform your hip extension and sweep your leg underneath so that your knee is on the ground. Stand to the upright position, keeping your bicep next to your ear, and then reverse the steps. Make sure to place your eyes back in the kettlebell as you perform your windmill, bringing your body underneath and your hand back to the floor. When switching sides or finishing the exercise, place both hands back in the kettlebell, bring it back to your chest, and perform your side roll. Form and safety are the most important things when performing a kettlebell Turkish get-up. You definitely want to make sure to keep your eyes on the kettlebell all the way until you reverse out of the windmill position and go into the upright standing position. While there's a few ways to regress the kettlebell Turkish get-up that we'll get into, you can also break down each individual movement and have somebody focus on just the reverse lunge, or just the windmill, or just the tall sit. Using a dumbbell can be a great modification for this exercise because instead of having the weight of the kettlebell possibly pulling your arm back, you have the weight evenly distributed on each side of your hand. You can also modify this movement by doing just a bodyweight Turkish get-up, or by using your shoe, which is a great training tool to allow you to figure out which part of the movements you really need to focus on. Place the sole of the shoe on your fist and begin with the tall sit while keeping your eyes on the shoe the entire time. At the top of the sit, try to have a straight line from your bottom wrist all the way to your top wrist. Drive your hips up into the air and then sweep your leg underneath, trying to get your knee directly underneath your hip, and then windshield wiper your foot out so that your wrist is on top of your knee. Stand to the upright position, pause there for a second, and then reverse all of your steps going back down to your starting position. The key will be to keep your wrist on top of your shoulders so that your shoe does not fall off of your fist as you're performing the Turkish get-up.